I have a question. Do you think you're my type?
No, I think I'm exactly the opposite. But I think that's what messes with your head so much.
No.
And you're just like,
My head's not messed with. I'm doing great.
and you're just like, man, I just don't get it.
I
So different than what I'm used to.
dude,
He's
this is getting really real. I don't.
he's got a charm.
You know, it just makes you want to just bust.
In this gym, your blood will be circulating and pumping to the wrong body part.
Where will you rate yourself?
Like a 9.
You're a 9? What makes you a 9?
I don't know.
Tell me. What makes you a 9?
I don't know.
Well, can you at least give me a spin?
Rate her.
Give me a spin.
Hey.
Damn, she is thick as fuck.
She's 100.
She 100? Well, hey, baby.
What?
Get close to me.
What?
I rate you about a little 7.
Savage.
Hey, is that for real or for show? It's just a question. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you like that, bro?
It's a question that sees as cancer.
Guys, stop thinking with your Johnson for just 1 second. I need you to stay with me now. Now, if we were to decapitate and chop off her body, and we were just left with the head, you see how instantly she becomes a 3. Now, if we were to reacquisition and attach her body together, you see how she becomes a 9 from the chest down? You see, thinking with your little head instead of your big head has led many men down dark paths.
You know, it just makes you want to just bust.
I've seen you a lot on black, right?
Yeah.
So when are you gonna get on yellow?
What's yellow? Shut up, Jimmy.
When you have like a group of Asian dudes.
I don't think we can find that many.
I'll set it up for you.
China is the most populated country on the earth. I swear to God, if you can find 10 of them, I'm there.
Oh, you got one right here.
In life, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Hey, excuse me? You look really beautiful.
Thank you.
Where are you from? You look,
I'm Turkish.
Turkish? Oh, can I make you my girlfriend?
Yeah.
I can? Let me get your number. Is that okay with you?
I just ate something, so
You sound like you're from England.
I'm British. Yeah.
Are you British, huh? My family's from Afghanistan.
From where?
Afghanistan?
Oh, right. Great.
But I'm from California. I know, it sounds super American, right?
Yeah.
Is like England really nice, or is it like really?
It's awful.
It's awful weather. Like
It's like this.
like every day.
Every day, every single day.
Like no sunny day.
And it's not raining.
Oh no. So that's why you guys like flocked here.
Yeah.
There's like never a sunny day at all. Not even like for a little bit.
There is in the summer, maybe for like a month or so.
What city in England?
London.
London. Yeah, I got family.
He just decide that she's beautiful just from the back.
Hey, excuse me? You look really beautiful.
She turned around, got a face built like a handsome Squidward. Now, gentlemen, let's have some fun. In this next clip, comment which one are you?
Miss. That shit, but donk.
Start probably like 5. I'll probably get there probably like 5:30 or something. Probably. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I got it.
You sure you got it?
I got it.
All right.
Yo, I thought you said you was a doctor.
I am. I'm a heart surgeon. I fix broken hearts. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Every time I see a girl with a lot of money, I just think of this.
They buy extra knee pads because they'll be sucking you off all night.
Meanwhile.
Is it okay?
I mean, it's below average, but it's not about the size, it's about how you work it, right?
I thought it was like big. Wait, what?
Generally, when women make large sums of money to get a luxurious lifestyle, they're doing it through sex work. Let's be in the room.
Right.
They're not doing
I'd
it.
say that's probably like the norm right now, but that's not always what it is.
But generally, that's what it is.
Speaking
though.
from my own experience.
But are you the general girl?
Probably not.
No,
but-
well, no, hold on. No. You did it through sex work.
I did it through construction. I've
You did
done
the
a
sex
lot.
work. Did you used to be a stripper?
I was a stripper.
And OnlyFans.
I've done
Right,
construction.
that's sex work.
I've made hundreds of thousands in all of those.
Then why didn't you stick with the construction then?
I'm still an owner in the company. I'm just not hands-on anymore because my time is worth more if I'm doing content and working on that.
So you
Sex work
sex
content?
work,
Yeah.
sex work,
I mean-
man. Just call
Why
it
you
what it
why,
is,
like,
man.
why you want to reject it? If that's what you do, be proud of it. Like, why you
no, I'm
rejecting
not,
it so
not
hard?
denying it.
Construction? More like constructing a lie.
Can I date your friend?
No. She has a boyfriend. So. No, I don't. Julia, yes, you do. Doesn't matter. You can't do that to him. Why not? You can't cheat on your boyfriend. I mean, I won't let her. Come on. You can't cheat on your boyfriend. Why? I won't let her do that to you.
Here's $100.
Are you kidding me?
You date it?
Okay. Okay.
She was a green flag until she folded like a damn lawn chair for the $100. That's why there's an actual quote from the Bible, Timothy 6:10, that states, "For the love of money is the root of all evil." And this is what it means.
Princess treatment only, and I just met a guy who does just that. If you're new here, welcome to my dating diaries where I overshare my dating life in New York. This guy slid into my DMs on Instagram saying that my dating diaries are very downtown based and I should have an uptown edition. So let's call this guy Uptown Matt. I asked what a night uptown entails and he said shopping at Hermes and dinner at Daniel. At first I thought he was kidding, but then when he called me a car, I saw that the end location was Hermes on Madison Ave. Once I arrived, I met him inside the store and I was greeted with champagne and then we went straight to the shoe section. I tried on the Oron sandals and was debating between the brown and white. He preferred the white, so I went with that. He then checked out and we walked over to Daniel. Uptown Man was an extreme gentleman and he told me he believes in princess treatment only. He talked me up like no other and told me I'm so worldly for a 21-year-old. We talked about our favorite spots in London, Paris, and Saint-Tropez. That's when I told him I'm going to Paris at the end of this week and he offered to make me reservations while I'm there. He told me that I'm worth so much more than a last-minute reservation at some mid-bar downtown. Also, the food and drinks at Daniel was top tier. It was probably one of the best dinners I've ever had. This was the best part. At the end of dinner, he offered to bring me back to the kitchen to meet the chef at the restaurant. Before going our separate ways, we made plans to see each other once I'm back in town. He then called me a car and texted me immediately after. Uptown Man sets the bar extremely high. Ladies, don't listen to any dusty man when they tell you your standards are too high.
I don't know this girl personally, but her eyebrows are absolutely criminal. And I cannot believe someone that rich would be down bad for this type of woman. Men today are disciple of the soy. Simping and female promiscuity will be the downfall of society. And gentlemen, unfortunately, this is the society we live in today.
Let me break it to you boys. The average 23-year-old girl has slept with more men than the average 53-year-old woman. Let that sink in. We're living in a time, and I know this because I used to be a teacher for many years, and I couldn't believe the sexual promiscuity amongst 14, 13, 12-year-old girls, because here's what they had. They had access to Snapchat. They could send nudes of themselves to older boys or whatever it is from the age of 11, 12, nudes or whatever it is. Well, it's technically child pornography. They would start so young. And they're living in an era where there's no negativity attached to sleeping around. It's seen as liberating. So by the time a girl is 23 years old, I promise you she's slept with more men than a 53-year-old woman. Because a 53-year-old woman grew up in a time where she was shamed for sleeping around. There was no sexual liberation. There was a sanctity attached to sexuality. A 22-year-old grew up in a time where Snapchat, twerking, wearing promiscuous clothes, going out, being on social media was all normalized. So if you think that, I'm going to be with a 21-year-old, she's going to have low body count. Guys, what world do you live in? What world do you live in?
It's truly sad times that we're living in, because this younger generation no longer has respect, all ruined by social media.
Have you to me?
Oh my God, Molly.
He's thinking.
I've never heard of you before, so yeah.
That's the answer, because your wife is watching.
That's true. I've never heard of you before. Yeah. Molly, I have sympathy for you. I do. You're trying to cope with the suppression of your soul. And filming yourself having sex with other men and filming it is not the highest and best use of the talents that God gave you. It's not.
I think that is a talent God gave me.
Well, it's not the highest and best use, and it's not a talent because, as I said, in my belief, that should be saved in a sacred domain. We're not going to agree on that, but I hope you change course. I think you'll be happier and more joyful, and I pray you don't have to suffer too much to realize that.
Well, in my belief, this is my most happy and joyful.
And this is gonna be the exact same girl 10 years from now that's gonna say, oh, I was taken advantage of, it wasn't my decision. Now, Andrew Tate.
Wasn't their decision. And they're victims who should be protected and believed in all regards. And if a man does anything to them, he's a human trafficker. At the same time, they're fierce and independent, and they're equal to men. In fact, better than men in everything. And we've put these two frames together in the same society, and we're sitting here going, so that's what happened. If your manager could convince you to do
Wasn't she making hundreds of millions on OnlyFans as well?
Oh yeah, she's making hundreds of millions.
So did he trick her into that?
Of course he did.
Yeah.
So if your manager can trick you into having sex with 300 men for hundreds of millions of dollars over a period of 6 years, oops, then perhaps you should do as your dad says. But at the same time, you think you're too smart to listen to your father. Which one is it? The society needs to make its mind up. The whole thing is a joke, and it's all done on purpose to deliberately attack masculinity. It's not safe to be a man anymore. You can't be a man and have normal relations with women in any regard without it being used against you if they so wish.
And gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.